Question number 3 category is on add a fraction with a non-fraction, and we are given example. Using this example, we need to solve our question down here. We have been given identity, and our identity is tan² minus 1 is equivalent to 1 minus 2 cos²x over cos²x. Now, when you look at the left-hand side and the right-hand side, the left-hand side is complex compared to the right-hand side. Somebody will wonder how, because now this one is 1. Meanwhile, we have two terms here separated by this. And the rule of thumb is we need to take the complex part and simplify. At this question, we'll consider the left-hand side. And our left-hand side is tan²x minus 1. So this equals, let's write tan²x in terms of sin x and cos x minus 1. You can also see from here that for us to get something similar to this, we need 2 cos²x here and 1, meaning we need to simplify this, and our lowest common divisor is cos²x. So dividing that, we get sin²x. Minus dividing this, we get the same term here, times 1 is the same, and that is cos²x. We have achieved one thing, that is quotient, but because we have 2 in front here, we need to generate something to realize our 2. We need to write this using the trig identity. We can quote it somewhere here using sin² plus cos² equals to 1. Now, if we need cos, meaning we can make sine the subject, we'll have sin² is equals to 1 minus cos²x. So taking this term and plugging here, we'll have 1 minus cos² minus cos² all over cos²x. And here the good news is these are all having the same sign, so they add themselves together. We have obtained our 1, then we have 2 cos² over cos² as required. Sometimes we use this symbol to represent as required. Why? Because it's exactly the same like what we're asked to do as the right hand side here. So you can see that is exactly what we have achieved here. Let's move on to question number 4. So in question number 4 is still under the same category where we add or subtract algebraic fractions. This says prove that tan theta plus 1 over tan theta is equivalent to 1 over sin theta cos theta. Now when you look at it also, this is the most complex part because we have 2 things. So we're gonna simplify it, meaning we're taking the left hand side. That is tan theta plus 1 over tan theta. This will be equivalent to, so we're going to write this tan in terms of sine and cosine. The first term here is sin theta over cos theta plus 1 over sin theta over cos theta. We need to get the reciprocal of this term, meanwhile copying our first term here. So this is the reciprocal. Then we can combine them together because we need one term. And as we combine, we need some lowest common divisor, that is cos theta sin theta. Dividing it, we get sin theta. And sin theta times sin theta, we're going to get sin² theta. Plus sin cancels and we get cos theta times cos theta, that is cos² theta. The numerator comes to 1 from our previous identity, and according to our identity up here, we start with sine, so there's nothing wrong with switching sine and cos. Therefore, sin theta times cos theta has given us the left hand side as required. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.